This week's unit is in and around the idea and the concepts of Red Cross, emergency kinds of situations and things like that. So the first word is schedule or calendar. It's with a 4 and an open B, and you're going down and across, like you're creating a grid on your hand. Schedule, calendar. Okay? Next one is option or choice, and that is a V and an F or a 9, and you're just picking off, you're pulling off of your fingertips like this. You have a choice. You can do this or you can do this. So choice, options. The next one is short, not the kind of short like a short person, not like that. What I'm talking about is the short like a short amount of time, and that's 2 H's or 2 U's, and that would be short, short, short. Next one is code, finger spell it, code, code, okay. Next one is convince. Convince is a 1 and an open B, and you're tapping. Right, the open B is facing up, tapping up, like you're trying to convince something. Come on, come on. Pay attention is 2 open B's. Pay attention, pay attention. Next one is police, cop, or sheriff. If you think about the badge and how it's right here on a police officer's vest, it's a bent L, police officer, sheriff, cop. All right. Next one is limit. Limit is 2 bent B's, and you're showing this is the minimum, this is the maximum. This is my limit. Limit. The next one is unfair and unequal. This is the sign for fair, equal. The sign for unfair is unfair, unequal. It's pretty easy. It's just the difference is you're adding the head no, okay? Unfair, unequal, that's not fair, that sort of thing.
Mrs. Joni Hall to the resource
The next
office,
word
please.
is
Mrs. Hall to the resource office. Thank you.
Announcements. The next word is theory with a T. Theory, it goes right above your eye. Theory, you're thinking, theory. The next one is traffic cam, like a webcam, and you want to, I kind of made up my own classifier because it's not a flat O and it's not a 5. It's kind of in between. So it's kind of, and it's like an open flat O. So this, webcam, traffic cam. Next one is rights, like not to the right, not, oh, you're right, but I'm talking about your rights as a person. And it's 2 open B's. One is facing up. The other one is out and slides up. Rights. My rights. Okay? My rights as a human, my rights as a woman, my rights, that kind of rights. Next one is safe or safety, and it's 2 S's, facing crossed and facing towards you, and then you're gonna pull them out and separate. Safety, safe. The next one is force, and that's an S facing down, and a C, and you're going over this with a C, force. Next one is opinion. Same thing as theory with the T, theory. Opinion was with an O. What do you think? What do you think? What's your opinion? What's your theory on that? It kind of falls in the same realm of everything. The next one is facts or prove, and that's 2 open B's. Prove, proof, facts. Next one is information. Information is 2 flat O's to 2 5's. It's facing upwards. Your palm orientation is facing up, and you're starting here on your forehead. Flat O's to 5's. Information. Information. Next one is concern. 2 open 8's, and you're just touching your chest. I'm really concerned. Concerned. And the next one is mature. It's with an M. And just like elevator, remember how elevator goes up and down? Mature just goes up. Mature. mature. Now you'd think that immature is going down, but it's not there. So this is mature. Immature is with an I on your nose. Immature. So immature. So mature and immature. The next one is religion. It's with an R. And with using the same shoulder that you're using the R with, you just come down and out. Religion. Religion. Next one is epidemic or spreading. Same thing. It's flat O's to fives, starting touching together and then going out, and using the fives as it looking like it's spreading out. Spreading. It's an epidemic. Next one is earthquake, and that's an S with an open 8, and going here, earth. This is earth. This is just for the sign earth. This is earth. Earthquake is earth, and then with 2 S's, going back and forth. Earthquake. Earthquake. Next one is tornado. Tornado is with 2 L's. Thumbs touching. Tornado. And you just move it. You're doing this in a circle. Tornado. Hurricane is with H's. Well, it's kind of a made-up classifier again. It's not really part, I think it's more English than anything else because it kind of shows more of an H. But for clarification and separation, tornado, hurricane. Same concept, but with the middle finger adding for the H. Hurricane, tornado, and hurricane. Okay? Next one is flood. And you want to show that it's, you want to say water, you know, the sign for water, water, and then with 2 5s, show that the levels are rising, so flood, flood. The next one is bully. It's 2 Y's, and think of like your nature shows that you've watched on TV, how they kind of clash. Bully. Bully. Okay. Chew out is getting yelled at is one hand shape, and then you're just flicking your fingers, getting chewed out, getting bawled at. Okay. The next one is war or battle, and it's 2 5s. And you're going from side to side. Like this one's pushing forward, and now this one's pushing forward in a war. Okay, war, battle. Next one is international. It's with 2 I's, just like the idea of the world or year, like Happy New Year. Year is like this. International is international. World, international. Okay? The next one is immigration. Immigration is
Nevada,
with 4,
please come to the resource office.
and it goes across your
Nevada
face.
to the resource office.
Immigration. Immigration. The next one is border. Two open B's, and you're just going across. Some people say that there's like a line. The sign for line is like border. You can do that too if you want. Border. I don't think I typically sign border, cross. I cross. I'm going over the border. Next one is customs and habits. Take customs and habits out. It's a different concept, and we're just not going to use that. So cross out customs and habits. The next one is passport. Open B and an S. Passport, like you're stamping it, like passports get stamped when you go across the borders. Stamp, and then show a shape of a rectangle. Passport. Okay? Next one is declare. Sometimes you have to declare things over the border. And that's 2 1s. Declare. It's also another word, if you think about it. Declare. I'm going to declare something. I'm proclaiming something. I'm announcing something. It's the same sign. Declare. Next one is security. There's a lot of initialized signs for security. I'm sure security, I don't like that. Security, I prefer, and on the test, I'll use security. okay, with 2 open B's, security. Next one is draft or recruiter. If you remember those from before, it's a 1 and a bent V. You're pulling it towards you. Recruit, recruiter. Next one is alarm. It's an open B and a 1. Alarm. Alarm. If you think about the old time, the school bell, the school bells, there used to be a bell and then the alarm, the thing would hit the alarm. So, alarm. Alarm. It's not this like you're clapping. It's not like that. It's this stays still and this touches like that. The next one, the next one is separate. Sometimes families get separated in an evacuation or some sort of emergency. And so the sign for separation is 2 bent B's, separate, separate. Next one is evacuation. If you remember the sign for start, like this, start, the sign for evacuation is flipping it like this and your finger is going out. Evacuation, run away, escape. Okay? So it's just like that. Evacuation, run away, escape. Next one is assistance, 2 A's, assistance. Some people do assistance. It's too close to me to support. So I just prefer doing it like this. But it's fine to do it like this too, assistance. The next one is Red Cross. Red Cross is red, and then a C, cross. Not C for cross, but it's C for showing how thick it is. Cross. If you've seen a Red Cross flag, you'll understand what I mean. So Red Cross. The next one is disaster. Disaster is 2 8s. You're flicking it. Maybe I've showed you the sign for volleyball. Very, very, very close. Volleyball is 2. Awful or disaster is just 1. Awful. And it's more of a facial expression. Oh my gosh, it was awful. It's disastrous. It's just 1 flick. Okay. The next one is emergency. 2 E's. Emergency. Shaking it just like that. Emergency. Next one is supplies. I'm sure that there's an initialized sign for it, but I use supplies. 2 open B's facing up. Supplies. Things. Things. Cross out distribution center. Not really. Cross out distribution center. We don't really need that one. But I wanted you to add on the very bottom 2 different ones. One was hospital. So it's an H or a U hand shape, and you on your arm right here go across this way and down. Hospital, okay, hospital. And then the last one I wanted, because I noticed it wasn't even on the list, was ambulance. It's 2 bent 5s, ambulance. So you're showing the woo woo woo, you know, the strobe light, the siren. Ambulance. Okay? And that's it. Thank you.